All right, y'all, it's Monday. It's time to help the people. So last time we left off on common courtesies, and I believe I said that I would do a part 2 to that video. So we're going to go through part 2 of common courtesies, and we're going to do it very quickly because it's pretty hot inside of my Helps the People studios. First, the purple circle is real. Give people their personal space. So I believe this might be a cultural thing because I've noticed that certain people have less of an issue with personal space than others. But I'm black, and I believe I speak for a good amount of black people when I say don't run up on us too fast, don't get too close, and definitely don't put your hands on us unless you know us like that. Next, don't be all up on people when they at the ATM or when they at the cash register paying for their stuff. Anywhere where there's PIN numbers involved, get back. If somebody lets you use their phone, use it for whatever you're supposed to be using it for and give it back. Don't start searching through their web browsing history. Don't go through their photos. Don't start reading their text messages. You might find something about you in there and get your feelings hurt. In that same spirit, if somebody shows you a picture on their phone, you don't swipe unless they tell you to. You could be looking at babies one minute and booty the next. A booty you didn't want to see nonetheless. If you're going over somebody's house who has pets, you don't get to ask that person to put their pet away. That cat, that dog, that snake, that rat, they live there, you don't. There's a way to go about that. It's called checking in advance. Hey girl, I'm allergic to dogs, I'm scared of cats. Do you have either one? Yeah girl, I got a dog and a cat. Cool, I won't be able to make it. Stop having conversations and listening to music in public places through your speakerphone. Headphones cost literally nothing. Get you a pair. If you're in line in the grocery store and your cart is just overflowing and somebody gets behind you and they only have 2 or 3 things, let them go ahead of you. By the time you get all your crap up on the belt, they'll be checked out and gone. Next, return people's calls and texts, okay? Some of y'all take that phrase, at my earliest convenience, way too far. I totally understand it taking hours to reply to a message, but there's no reason under the sun that it should take you days to get back with somebody. As many times as you pick up your phone, you can reply to a stupid text. Now this is coming from me, who hates being on the phone, who hates small talk. If I'm telling you, you know y'all doing bad. On the other side of that, do not continue to call and text somebody until they respond to you. I don't care how long it takes them to get back with you. That's their phone that they pay the bill on. Now, I will say, if you're trying to get in contact with somebody on a phone that you're paying the bill on, like one of your kids or something, I suggest a different course of action. It's time to disconnect some lines. If you use the bathroom in a public place, or somebody else's house, or any toilet that ain't yours, clean up after yourself. Some of you are just gross, okay? Now, if you piss on your own toilet seats, that's your business. But once you enter a public space, just wipe it off. Nasty. Don't rub pregnant girls' stomachs without asking first. 99% of them hate it regardless, but you'll be better received if you have their permission first. Don't make death announcements on social media. I imagine there are few things worse than logging into Facebook to get some news that you should have gotten over the phone. Finally, do not share other people's news on social media without their permission. So, baby announcements, wedding announcements, marriage announcements, promotions, jobs, whatever. That's not your place to tell it. Some of y'all just be so thirsty to get the news out there first, like you TMZ or the Shade Room or something. Your person barely get the ring slid on their finger. Here you go updating your status. Congratulations to my cousin. So I'm done. I'm sure there's a billion other things we could add to this list, but I believe I've given you enough to go out into the world and be less of a terrible person. As always, govern yourselves, and more importantly in this heat, govern your chocolate zone. If you don't know what the chocolate zone is, go on my YouTube channel and do your research.